Hello, Libra. My name is Mish, and I'm an intuitive tarot reader out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you found us here on YouTube. I don't know how to do the algorithm, so however you found us, and possibly that means some of the messages we're going to share with you today are important for you to hear. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. I'm so sorry. The real world kind of took me away. I own a liquor competition and it takes me out of my game for about 2 months, but I am back in full force. And the planetary energy this week with 1010 portal opening and 5 planets in retrograde with Saturn turning direct and Pluto turning direct has just been wild. And I know we're all feeling it right now. I'm a Libra moon. Anyway, Libra, welcome to the channel. If you are on Instagram, go check out my @Signs of Tarot on Instagram, where I take album covers from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and I read the album cover art like it is a tarot card. So it's kind of fun and funky over there at Signs of Tarot. Again, if you're new, please do me a favor, jot down over to the comment section. Let me know where you're watching this video from. It still amazes me how vast YouTube gets these messages out across the globe. I've had messages from South Africa and Australia. It's just really amazing. All the way from here, Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, Libra, without further ado, I'm going to dive right into your reading. I start off all of my readings with a Wisdom of the Tree Oracle. If you hear crazy stuff, it is, you have like 50-mile-an-hour winds going on in Vegas right now. I just heard a trash can get lifted up and hit my neighbor's garage. It was crazy. Come on. See. Your Wisdom of the Tree Oracle is the ash tree. Fascinating tree. See, the ash tree is in, can you see that with the crazy planet behind me? Let me see if we can see it like this. The ash tree. It's in water. And it's getting very, very close to the fire. But how can fire grow in water? So this is my tree of illusions. Okay, and what's interesting about this tree is that it's not full and flourished out. You can see through every branch and every leaf to the sky. So it's telling me that even though you can see clearly and see clearly through a situation and see the situation for as it is, you're choosing to look at it as a mirage. This is a mirage. The fire really isn't that close to the tree. It doesn't exist at all, actually. This is water. So it's telling me that you're looking at something as a mirage. Look clearer. The answers you seek in this relationship are right in front of you if you see clearly. That's the energy that's coming through. All right, Libra. I'm going to use my double decker, the Rider-Waite. You guys are doing great. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords in reverse. You are making a decision, a clear-cut decision. You have weighed the pros and cons. You are making a decision. Let's see what else we get to back this up. Ace of Pentacles, new life, new world, new job, new relationship, new city. You're moving on to something new because you had the courage to make a decision to do so. Hangman. Knight of Cups reverse. Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Okay. I'm going to take that for right now. Let me take a look at this. You may have children. Pages are always the young people in the deck. You may have a child that's very giving, and you may have a child that's very, very narcissistic, that wants it all. Look at me. It's all about me. And you have one child that's an empath and one child that's a little bit narcissistic. Take it where it resonates if this is that. But this also has different meanings. Let me dive in. 2 of Swords. You have weighed the pros and cons. You have analyzed this decision for quite some time, and you are finally on the road to making a full-fledged decision for yourself. Swords are all about intellect and communication. And when swords are pointing down to the earth like that, it's telling me that this has been a draining decision-making process for you. I'm clairaudient. I just want you to know I just got a tremendous smell of Elmer's glue. There's a very familiar smell of Elmer's glue as opposed to every other glue. I don't know why I'm smelling Elmer's glue right now, but that's part of one of the gifts I got after I turned 50 was the art of smells that come in and out during readings. So if that's resonating with any of you, I'm smelling Elmer glue right now. You are making a decision, a clear decision, and you're adamant about this decision. This is not a decision you're wavering on. You've made your decision, and the universe is going to reward you with this decision with a huge, huge Ace of Pentacles. The hand of God is handing you either a new job, a new business opportunity, a new home, inheritance. Money is coming your way. The Pentacles to me are not always about the tangibility of money and career and employment like many other readers feel. To me, the Pentacle represents time, okay? You're getting time back, or you're getting a sense to where you have freedom, so there will be more time for you. So maybe you're making a decision to get out of a relationship, and there will be more time for you to explore you and the things that matter to you. But I'm very much deeply getting that this is a new home, you're moving new businesses, or you're moving something tangible with four walls. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. The Hangman, sign of Virgo and Pisces. One of my favorite cards in the deck. You did get it in reverse, which is very similar to this card. When you go into the Hangman mode, you're taking a pause out of your life. You're saying something is not jesting with the universe right now. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not with the person I'm supposed to be. Somebody is not bringing out the best in me. I'm not bringing out the best in myself. I think I'm in the wrong career. I think I'm not making enough money. And the bottom line is I don't think I'm being valued by the people I value that much. You got the card like this. You're breaking free from that mentality with the sun, clarity behind you. Breaking free, making a decision. You got the card twice. Okay, I still am wavering back and forth on whether or not you're wanting to get out of a love relationship or wanting to move into a new space, a new city, a new town. I'm wavering on that. Take it where it belongs with you. The Knight of Cups in reverse, somebody disappointed you. Point blank. It could have been a relationship. Somebody, they spilled their cup of love out for you. They weren't the person you thought they were. After you got to know them, after you guys lived together, maybe that's why you're moving out. You saw a whole different side to this person than what they showed you when you were dating, and you realized that you're not compatible. Somebody was not the truthful, honest, loving empath that you thought you were getting, and you're making the decision to break free with clarity to move forward to a whole brand new start for yourself. This person was a disappointment. They may have lied to you. They may have lied to you. You may have caught them in something emotional, keeping it real. Then we go to the dual pages. Okay. First of all, this is always the Page of Swords, and we call this the stalker card in the world of tarot. In an effort to make a language from the 1400s into our modern age, we've adopted the Page of Swords as the one that's watching you. Somebody's watching you on social media. Somebody's keeping tabs on you. Okay. We have a bunch of birds here in the back. Birds to me are always divine. It's the conduit between us and the 5D where we can communicate in our intuition. This person is blocking your intuition, but they're keeping an eye on you, okay? The Page of Swords is also, could be a younger person, like I said before, a child, a sibling, a younger millennial, hate to say it, keeping it real, that you might work with that might be 20, 30 years younger than you, that's not really truthful about what they do and what they contribute to the work office. This can also be your child, the tough child, the child that it has to be their way or the highway. A second young person is in this reading, okay? One of Page of Pentacles. This is the responsible kid if you have children. This is the responsible kid who expresses what they need to express. They're the type of kid that wants to earn money at a very young age, whether cleaning up the house, doing chores, or getting their first job at 16 years old. This is the child that wants to have a career and is starting to put forward in motion and in action a beautiful future for themselves. So if you have some kids, this might be indicative of both of them. One plays games, one is serious. One is very internet savvy, one reads books, okay? You might have some opposites like this, but from an energetic point of view, with the making a decision, what went into this decision was certainly the money that you needed to make this decision and your happiness, where you live, where you speak, your communication. Much went into this decision that you made to move on and move forward. I'm still feeling that it was a relationship. So I'm going to take a few cards from my crystal vision deck. Right, Libra. Queen of Pentacles. Looks like your money is okay and that your job is okay. So I'm banking that you left a relationship because you were looking for temperance. You were looking for balance and proper communication. I think you got involved with somebody who turned out to be extremely immature. And I think you thought that you were getting involved with somebody who was a very different of a caliber of a person. Getting this, and maybe this person came into your life with their own children, and there's not a good match with their children and your children, and you're constantly in between the children fighting. I'm getting that a little bit too. All right, let's take a few extra cards, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you. Nine of Wands. Something passionate is coming into your world right now, Libra. And I have a feeling it's a hobby, a side hustle, some creative endeavor that you want to do. Maybe somebody at work is having you start to do a side business with them. But here's the Strength card. So it's telling me with whatever little side hustle or small project that you do on the side, whether it's just to feed your soul creatively or to make money, it's going to be successful because then we got the Nine of Pentacles. You could very well turn this hobby, this side deal, into a money-making experience. But what this is going to do for you, it's going to cause a balance in your life. I think that you've been depleted from the arts. I think you've been depleted from your hobbies. I think that whatever went on with this person in your life, guy or girl, it doesn't matter, that really rocked your world, that made you really question your value, your sense of self, and your ability of reading somebody. I think this took you off balance. Temperance is coming in with a new hobby, a new side hustle, a new project. Maybe you're doing jewelry on Pinterest. Maybe you're reading tarot. Maybe you're doing something, but the universe is absolutely going to reward you as you make better decisions for yourself. You have a whole new Ace of Pentacles coming in. Okay, Libra, I know that there are a lot of messages in this particular reading, but I had to get them out for you. God bless and namaste.